Hi, how can I stand out in a casting call and what's the appropriate timeline for follow-ups? That's a great question. Let me tell you how. My name's Elise Tiana. I've been a fashion model for 5 years and I've experienced walking New York Fashion Week, Miami Swim Week, and working with brands and also agencies internationally. So models are always in my DMs asking me these questions, and I'm finally going to start this channel to cater to that and really share my expertise because I've learned a lot and I've seen a lot. So I'm going to give you my top 3 tips for standing out in a casting and also answering the question of timeliness when it comes to hearing back. First things first, always show up as your authentic self. I cannot stress this enough. The model industry puts so much pressure on us to be perfect. So you have to show up polished, nails, clean, no makeup, minimal makeup, hair pulled back, making sure they can see your best authentic self. And no matter what, you are beautiful. These agencies, these brands, they're looking for particular looks and styles. And if you don't fit the bill that one time, that's okay, because there's always an opportunity down the line. So stay positive, always say thank you, be polite at the casting, get to know the directors and the entirety of the staff. And I stress this, photographers, the directors, the casting assistants, they are all part of this amazing ecosystem that is going to build this brand or get you that booking. So make sure you're being cordial with everyone, and don't be afraid to hand them a thank you note with your comp card. Do something unique that shows kindness and that you are serious about the job. 2, market research. Okay, modeling is a business. You are a brand. At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter if you're signed or not. What matters is your sustainability and longevity in this industry through community. So with community, networking, making sure you're understanding your markets, understanding your brand and the direction of your career. So that's very important. And in addition to that comes along research. You have to research brands you see yourself modeling for, doing commercial work for. Are you more e-commerce? Is Beyonce going to reach out to you for Cowboy Carter music video? How can you get all this information and understand these connections and emulate that in your own portfolio, in your own book? That is so important. If your book does not reflect what that brand is looking for and it doesn't show versatility, then you might as well not apply to that casting. Follow-ups. So with follow-ups, traditionally, I give the agency about 2 weeks to reach out. Sometimes they can be sooner, sometimes they can be later, but 2-week mark is a crucial mark to follow up via email and say, hey, I really wanted to know the status of this casting call. I had a great time getting to know the team and I look forward to working together. Making sure you're top of mind. And then after that, I would say every 3 to 4 weeks. Then after that, maybe every month, right? And this can also be dependent on how often you're updating your book, because a great strategy is also sending them an email and being like, hey, I understand this casting was in Dallas and unfortunately I didn't make that opportunity. However, I want you to know how serious I am. Here's my updated book and my portfolio with agency photographers, reputable editors that also reflect what you're looking for as an agency or a brand. And if you keep sending them emails with your updated book and showing you're working, you're putting yourself out there, that speaks volumes. That says you can carry your own and hold your own as a model. Because the agent, they're not going to be holding your hand the entirety of the way. This is your journey. They help you find those castings, then they get a cut. You make them money at the end of the day. Remember, you are the money. You are the brand. So don't ever put that before anything else. Okay, that is one thing I always stress to models, because they get so self-conscious or they feel pressured by these agencies and they want it all, right? But we can all win and we can all be a community and help each other. So if you're interested in more tips, definitely comment below your burning questions when it comes to modeling or getting into the industry. You can also follow me on Instagram at Elise Tiana. And I post model tips, my updated work, how I'm working across commercial in Texas and New York, etc. So yeah, just let me know if this video hit. Let me know if it hit, and best of luck, models.